Alright, what's up? I'm going to be doing your replay analysis. I prefer to do it in video because it's easier for me to get everything out. Don't really like writing. Alright, so I'm going to start it up. So you said this is high C2, low C3. Okay, that was a little bit weird coming off the kickoff. I want to keep going though, just to see what happens. But sometimes that's a little weird. Alright, so right off the kickoff, what I noticed was you didn't go for boost, but you didn't cheat. You kind of got stuck in this little middle area, and if they were cheating, you would have been completely caught out and they would have scored. You also don't get the benefit of picking up the big boost. You only end up at about 60, and you immediately have to rotate back anyway, whereas if you were back there, you would have been ready to hit the ball. So I would definitely either choose to go for boost, cheat, or stay back. I wouldn't do that little thing that you did there. So right here, you have nobody challenging the ball. They go up way too late. Your teammate's going back into the corner. So you should be able to send this all the way down. But you got a little bit underneath the ball. So right there, that's just mechanical. You got to hit that right on the front of your car instead of bending forward like that. If you do want to bend forward like that, make sure you're still hitting it with the front of your car to get the power off. That should ideally go all the way into their corner here. It does go quite a ways, but it kind of just slows down and they're able to make the play. So you got to rotate back. You're at a boost. It was a good pinch from your teammate. You keep going for the ball. Here, I just want to check what your boost was. So, like, you were at 80, you didn't have to pick up that corner boost. So, if possible, I would have avoided it. I don't know how much it matters here. How much is your teammate at? Yeah, so he's at 25, so you probably should have left it so they could pick it up. Well, let's see how this goes. So, challenge off the wall, it goes backwards. They're able to take a shot. Now, your teammate's still at a boost. They only have 20 here. You back up. That shouldn't happen. You should be able to back up without going over the post. They got demoed. Okay, so now you have boost. Alright, here, this is really dangerous. You know your teammate's not there, and you know they have ball control here. But you challenge anyway. They were able to clear it out, went right to them. That should have been a punish right there. It should be a 1-0 game right now. Because they should have hit top left corner on that and scored, but they missed the ball. Teammate gets a clear. You're out of boost here, so you're grabbing. That's okay. Let's watch that again. They cleared out. You didn't have any boost. Okay, so I would have... You already know they're going to try to send it into your corner, so I probably would have grabbed the boost and turned left immediately back into the corner and try to settle the ball down. But by turning forward like that, you should have known you already were not going to get the ball. You should have just turned around already. Because now you got to go back and turn all the way around again. You got bumped by your teammate. Okay, good clear from you there. Yeah. Good challenge from him. I'm not sure why you turned in there. They had already hit, so I guess you started... Okay, you started turning a little bit there. That was kind of weird. Immediately, I probably would have started turning right, or I would have preemptively jumped at the wall to try and block it, because you could have sent it back towards the middle. So you step back in, that's good. Good attempt at the shot here. I don't think he was close enough. You probably could have taken an extra second to let it bounce off the wall and then get a little bit better of a shot. But this wasn't terrible either. Almost went in. And it bounced out to your teammate. Step it up. You get a grab boost. Alright, right here, I'm not sure how much I like this. I have a feeling you're going to go for a slow play here. I would have just boomed that all the way out. You could have easily hit it all the way down into their end, and that guy's on the backboard. He's probably going to go past the net, and the guy in front of you has no chance at stopping it. So you might have even had a goal attempt here. You slow it down a little bit. You get a terrible touch right here. There was no reason for you to rush it after you made that hit. You realized that he was already quite a bit away from the ball, so you should have been able to settle it back down again and go left or right. But you try to rush the hit, so you make a pretty bad hit right here, and that's just giving possession away. Luckily, you are able to get in front of it. That was a good read. You missed the boost there, which isn't good. You need to grab the boost. You shouldn't be missing boost at this level. He's going for the shot. And he has it. Alright. So at this point, this should be a 1-1 game. You guys were lucky and they completely missed the ball. Alright, I want to watch the kickoff again. Alright, I don't really like these kickoffs. You could get to the ball quite a bit faster, and it's not hard to learn them right here. Also, I don't like the front flip into the ball. Front flipping is usually terrible for kickoffs. You want to go left or right because it locks your height. So if you can completely barrel roll left or right, and I would have liked you to flip towards the ball at least once. Flip, and then flip almost immediately after as you're making contact with the ball. You don't completely lose it though, it goes to the side. You're fine. Teammate gets in a little bit weird position. He makes a strange hit there, takes boost. He's kind of just flying around for ceiling shots at this point. You made the good idea, you didn't go for boost. Good getting in front of it. It was a little awkward. I would have turned around right here and just went for the ball. Kind of gotten a little bit left of him like you did, but if you flipped, you would have sent it all the way down to his end. They're going to send it back in. You have enough boost to challenge here. Is your teammate in net? Yeah, they're in net. So here, I would probably challenge it to force the hit. So right there, I would have jumped up and gotten in front of it. Because when they hit it this direction, it either would have blocked it, you would have gotten a piece of it, or you would have knocked him out of the play and it would have just been like your teammate able to clear it out. But that's a fine backboard clear here. Good clear there. It was a little weird. Landed. Okay. That's fine. You landed a little bit weird, but I don't think you could have done anything about that. I'm gonna send it in. They missed. Okay. Good. That's really strange. Alright, you sent it middle. Not following your own play is fine. And what's your teammate here? Alright, your teammate's kind of spun around. I guess you're both kind of confused on what the other's doing. Are you guys team? No, you aren't. Alright. Oh, yeah. I'll just skip back. Alright, this was a really weird challenge here. So you grabbed their boost. You sent it. I would have just kept following him because you knew your teammate was there as well. You didn't need to make that touch, and all you ended up doing was giving it to him quicker. Teammate's gonna dribble it. Okay. This was weird. So he messes up on the dribble and they're able to get it. So right there, you have to back up. You should have kept backing up, wait for it to get closer to the ground, and then be able to make the controlled touch to keep it on the ground. But you kind of make that weird jump where I actually don't know where you were going with that. There was no reason for you to jump there. Alright, that's sent out. I don't know why almost all my game sound's gone, but that's whatever. Okay, I want to watch this again. So you try to settle it down, but you already know he's there. So you have enough boost to where you should have been able to jump off the wall and try to get on that ball. Because you do need to challenge it here. Is that touch right there? That should be an easy, at least, center towards the middle. Or you should be able to jam it in the corner and challenge that. But you end up just letting them clear it out for the 1v1. He gets it. You get the demo there. That's nice. Demos are always good to see. He's going to settle it off the wall, dribble it in, and he scores. Alright. Alright, you do this again. So you're doing the kind of half-ass cheats where you're kind of getting stuck in the middle where I think they're following it a little bit closer. Can't even. Can I check? Why? Alright, so you guys are both doing the half-ass cheats. If he was a little bit closer to the ball, if he was sitting... Let me break 10 out. So if he was sitting around here... Oh, why is it not showing? Give me a sec. I gotta fix my... And shit. Let's set it to display capture. Let's do that. Alright. That's fine. Alright, so if he was sitting around here, he would have had that immediate hit back, or ideally he would have. The ball went a little bit to the side, but if that went back and he was able to clear it out, you're done, because you don't have the time to get up and clear, save it. You don't have the time to get back. You also don't have the time to get up and challenge it yourself. You're kind of stuck in the middle here with no clue what to do, which is why I really like if you're able to sit back more in the net, like around there, sit back, go for a boost, so you could go for the boost, and then if it comes back, you're able to challenge, you're able to go back to the net, or cheat up all the way if you really want to. Cheat up so you're gonna get that hit. Don't half-ass cheat where you don't know what's gonna happen, because it doesn't help you in any situation. Let's swap back to player view. Ends up working out though, luckily for you. They hit it into the corner, don't know why. It's a weird cheat from them. I don't know why I keep losing sound for the game. This is odd. Alright, it's whatever. Alright, let me just rewatch this. Okay, good challenge from you. That bought time. It also put it in the corner for your teammate. Your teammate, I don't think he has boost though. And they're gonna clear that completely in front. That happens sometimes. Shot from them. That's off the crossbar. Alright, so you have boost, but you're sort of running around like you don't have boost. Like, you're kind of just going back and forth, looking at the ball. Here, this is terrible. So they go to take the shot. So you're sideways in it. You should be fine. So the second that ball goes up, you should be jumping, because you need to preemptively go up for that. And you go a little bit too late, and you don't get up high enough. You only make that single jump, whereas you probably should have been jumping a little bit in between where the ball was and where he was, so you could cover as much net as possible. And if you hit hold B for that long jump, you should be able to get close enough to either side to backflip if you need to, or if you double jumped, you could have gotten the height. This was easily savable. This is why I don't like front kickoffs, because if you flip forward like that, never works. You're not getting fast enough, they're beating you, they're hitting it to the side. And they got it. Terrible to do. So you want to, here, wait, let me actually just show you this cook-off. Alright, so what I would do is, let's get fly. Pull it up. I don't know why this is showing weird. Alright, never mind, we're good. Oh, I hate camera. Sorry about that. Okay, so what I would do is, you want to drive forward a little bit, and then you want to flip diagonal towards the ball, continue, and then you either want to flip directly left or directly right as soon as you make contact on the ball, and that should shove the ball into either corner. It should counter most people's. When you flip forward, you have the chance of getting thrown backwards, which is what often happens, and if they're doing it like this, it's going to jam the ball really hard into either corner, which is exactly what happened, and that sets it up really well for the other person to finish it up. We'll watch this again. You just drive forward and you front flip. It's kind of, that's a very beginner kickoff that you probably should have run out of, I don't know, platinum. I'm gonna watch them go for this again. He sort of does the same thing. I think he flipped an extra one towards it though. Okay, this is interesting. You have time, so you do take the time. What I would have done is, you do try to get around the ball. I would have just driven around the ball a little bit more, so before you even jumped, start moving here. You want to move a little bit faster. You're playing very slow this game. You want to get a little bit around the ball, and you could have probably air roll shotted it into the net. Get a little bit of a power shot off the bounce. This was okay. It kind of just gave them an opportunity, though. Because you didn't get a very powerful hit off. He's going to try to dribble it. He seems to just try and dribble a lot of this. He missed. You're stepping up very far. You do get a good hit, though. And just watch this again. Alright, so he's already rotating, so this was a fine challenge. You do miss that. And now you're going to hit it again, but where is he? So he's all the way back here. That was a kind of weird challenge, because you probably didn't have it. But you didn't have many options there. He's going to attempt to clear it out. He takes a pretty weak shot here, and it ends up getting hit back. Alright, so this challenge right here from you. So you see that ball clear out, so you turn around, which is good. But you just jump at the ball to hit it away from him. You don't think of where the ball's going next, which is directly out to them. What you should have done here is you should have gotten a little bit more in front of the ball, or hit it with your wheels, because then you would have flattened it against the wall, and it wouldn't have bounced completely out, because you want to prevent that bounce at all costs. Alright, you're going to do the weird cheat again. Which is not good. Pass it out to him. You get a decent hit off of it. You got boost. He's going to challenge. I would have rather you turn around and challenge and let him come back. But you took a lot of time to go for that. He's playing a little bit faster than you. So it goes high up. That you had a good play. That was nice. Not really a need to follow your own shot. I'm actually not sure where he is, though. Yeah, see, he's close. You didn't need to follow your own shot. If he wasn't there or he rotated back, then I would have said that's okay. But you're going to get stuffed a lot of times with that, especially at that angle. Dribbling it. Okay hit. Not the best ball control, but that was an okay hit. And you got left in a really weird position here. So you made an okay hit there. They got you immediately. I would have half-flipped. Because you had time to do so. And worst case was he hit it anyway. So it would have been the same hit if you had missed it. It wasn't any riskier. Alright, this was a little weird. Could have taken a better shot. But it ended up going in anyway. I'm not sure if you actually were aiming for top corner or you just hit it and it happened to go in. But either way, that's okay. Again, bad kickoff, set you up in a bad position. Taking a shot. I don't like how far you were in net here. Only had a little bit of boost. But I would have liked you a little bit further out of net, even though you did get the save. Now we're on OT. Alright, good kickoff from him. That you could have ended it all. This was... You flipped the complete wrong direction. This was a very bad power shot. I don't know how he whiffed it, but that should have gone in. You could have gotten much more power and much more, a much better placement off of it. So he hits it, goes into the corner. They're going to send it up. Right here I would have jumped, because you already know he's rotating back, but you waited a long time to jump, and you still got the pinch with him, but if you jumped earlier, you would have been up way before him. You would have beat him and sent it into their end. Go up the wall. Okay, boost steal. It's fine. A little weird. Off the backboard, you're going to back up. You're playing conservative because it's OT. Good cross. You knew he had rotated, so you probably would have had to finish it yourself. The cross wasn't really going anywhere. Yeah, and then they just pass it to him here with terrible defense. Overall, it's an alright game. I would definitely pick up your pace. You need to play faster, especially if you're looking to get into Champ 3. Champ 2 is significantly slower than Champ 3 and GC. Pick up the pace, make better touches on the ball. Kickoffs, 100%. Your kickoffs need work. What you do on kickoffs needs work. But overall, pretty good game.